Welcome then to the tour of room 420 at the Forvm Boutique Hotel in Trieste. It's a very friendly hotel, extremely warm welcome. We came early from Venice in our transfer. They stored the luggage for us and off we went for the next 3 hours because check-in was 2 o'clock and we arrived at 11. Not a problem. We can leave the luggage again in here tomorrow morning while we go for another wander because we don't join the ship until after lunch. Anyway, back to the room tour. This is room 420 on the 4th floor, surprisingly enough. And I'm doing it before we've actually lived in it because we're only here one night and I want you to see it in pristine condition. But I think it's a lovely room. So, this is what greeted us. It's a large room, far larger room than we had in Venice. There's a card on the wall and some switches. The minibar is all inclusive. Trying to find the right way around. So there is water and there is cola and Fanta and all that is complimentary, which is nice. Thank you very much. And it's going to be very welcome, that is. So, where do we start? Let's have a quick look around. As you can see, it's a very large room, really nice. Wardrobe space, which we won't really be using because we're only here for one night. You've got a safe, the normal sort of size, and again, we probably won't worry too much about that, seeing that we're only here one night. But you could stay here for a few nights, I think, and be extremely happy with it. You've got obviously a kettle, some quite fancy glasses, coffee cups, tea cups. We've got some instant coffee, sugar, English breakfast tea. Well, that'll be welcome in the morning. Don't appear to have any milk, mind you, so that's going to be interesting. Never mind. Look out onto the street, nice and bright with a shutter and what have you. And no, my face did not break the mirror in that picture frame. The window, you've got a USB-A socket on my side of the bed and switches. You've got a really cute table. Which really is a compass. It really does move. Although, it could be moved to point north, like that-ish. So, really quite nice. There we are. Right, the only thing remaining now then is the bathroom. And again, it's a really nice on the other side of the bed, you've got 2 sockets. Continental, of course. But yeah, you've got 2 sockets, and I'm using my 140 watt Anchor charger multi-output charger to charge the battery handle for my new DJI Pocket 3, which I'm using for this tour. So, mirror there, and so the bathroom, really nice modern bathroom. You've got some own branded bath gel, you've got a raindrop shower and a wand, quite a generously sized sink, a bidet, and the loo. And up there you've got some slippers, bath towels, spare loo roll, tissues, and a hairdryer, and some other towels there. So, this is definitely a hotel I would recommend to anybody that is reasonably able-bodied. The only problem at the moment, and I stress at the moment, is we're on the 4th floor. The lift, due to maintenance problems, doesn't go above the 3rd floor, so you have to walk up the last few little flights of stairs to get to our floor. But it's extremely secure. In here you've got security doors and locks and things all over everywhere, so it's really nicely set up from the door onto the street, right up through the hotel. So really, I don't think there's an awful lot to say beyond that. I think we're going to be fine. I'm sure before very much longer it'll be perfectly possible to stay here and the lift will go all the way. But if all the rooms are like this, I think people could be extremely happy here. So, we have an update to the room tour, which we only noticed when I'd finished this and we were pretty much in bed. There is a frosted glass, clear glass door into the bathroom with a frosted panel. Now the frosted panel is not too much of a trouble because the top of the frosting is level with my eyeline. I don't know how well we can see that. Well, let's put it this way. That is, the lens of the camera is at my eyeline now. So you can see that of itself it's not a problem. But exactly the same is true of the shower. Now, I don't know about you, but that doesn't excite me. But even better, you've got an illuminated, let's open the door to get rid of the reflections. That illuminated dot to do that will be a state of the image jumps. But that little light there actually doesn't go off. So again, you've got a little bit of illumination all night. Now, okay, in the end it didn't bother us. We both went off like lights, but nevertheless it's a little bit of an annoyance, to say the very least. So, slight demerit, but we have had a really good night's sleep. Come away from that mirror to stop frightening the horses. But we've had a really good night's sleep in the bed. Went off, and once we were off, that was the end of it. So overall, we still think this is a nice room. Got its foibles, but certainly nothing that really spoils your enjoyment. Talked about foibles, and we found another one. All this furniture is metal. Goodness knows how old it is. I'm not an antiques expert. It looks great, but all of it. This lovely top there, all rubbish on, and the bedside tables, they're all metal. And how did we discover it? Well, we've got metal magnetic covers on the tablets, and as you can see, it doesn't want to come off. Curious, I've not come across that one before.